You go. All right, y'all. You gonna need your thunk. You gonna need your grobbly for this video right here. This girl, one of Foolio's killers. I don't care what nobody got to say. She knew what she was doing, and she helped them kill Foolio. I think she just got off, bro. I think she just got found not guilty,
Foolio, man. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they were able to pull this off, but they pulled it off, man. One of his murder suspects just simply got away with his murder.
My name is Alicia Andrews.
All right, Miss Andrews, you're charged with 2 counts. One is first-degree murder, and the other is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Did you know that Charles Jones was going to die on June 23rd of 2024?
Yes.
No, I did not.
From day one, I thought first-degree murder was overdoing it.
Yes, she did. First-degree murder was crazy because she didn't actually pull the trigger.
Audacious, you doing too much. There was no messages, text, or audio or video of her conspiring to commit this murder. So first degree proves this was a premeditated hit. There's no proof that she communicated with the killers. So essentially, what she was being charged with was, hey, you was with your boyfriend, y'all followed Foolio around, and we believe that you guys gave Foolio location to
for sure. That's what they did.
However, if there's no proof that she communicated with the killers at all, and she was simply accompanying the boyfriend as he was stalking and following Foolio all around town, first-degree murder or conspiracy to commit murder is a bit ambitious, but they still went for it. Them overcharged.
Conspiracy not ambitious, bro, but I'm hearing
100% contributed to her ultimately beating this case. Now, she didn't beat it completely because she still has to do a substantial amount of time. And I'm going to explain exactly what I mean.
Okay, so she did get sentenced to prison.
Why she has to do a substantial amount of time and how much time she's looking at ultimately.
Okay.
But I think, all right, if you're smart, I'll be probably the only one, probably me and Seti Dash, right, who you'll listen to when it comes to this Foolio trial, because I predicted this from the very beginning. Seti also has some pretty accurate predictions as well. But when it comes to this case, I knew the prosecutors were cooked from the very beginning when she took that stand and said, hey, I'm a victim of domestic violence. This man put his hands on me.
That's what I was finna say, bro. Like, all that shit is cool.
Help.
And maybe they can't prove, but they can prove that she was there. They got her on camera. They got her on they caught her in 3, 4, 5 lies. So it's no convincing for me. It's no reason for no innocent person to lie. It's no reason for somebody who ain't had nothing to do with no murder to lie about where they was at, what they was doing, why they had a mask on, all this shit. Like, that's cap, gang. You not about to tell me that she ain't know that they was setting up no murder, folks. She been knew. We got text messages. We got all that. Like, she been knowing that the niggas that she was hanging around wanted Foolio dead. Stop it.
This man whooped on me. This man left me with
She got
bruises.
off because she was a girl, bro.
So when he asked to use my phone, I had to give it up. And that's why you see he communicated with the shooters from my phone. But I didn't have nothing to do with it, right? When I went to Tampa, I couldn't just sit at the Airbnb when he went out to the clubs where he stalked Foolio at because he was abusive, right? He would beat me up if I said I didn't want to come because he was extremely jealous.
You know they gonna buy that.
And staying back at the Airbnb as he went out was not an option because he thought I was always cheating. Once he played that card, I said, touche. I said, touche. That's almost ironclad. If you don't have any physical evidence that she planned this out.
No cap.
That's almost as an ironclad defense.
I don't blame her for saying it, though.
All right. Miss Andrews, what is this photograph of?
My face.
And why, what is on your face?
That's when he bruised my eye.
Who is he?
Isaiah.
Do you remember when this was, time frame?
I don't remember the exact date, but I recall sending her a picture, though.
Who is her?
I think that's Jewel.
All right. Now, why did you send this picture?
Because I was already telling her about the other incidents, so when I sent it to her, I'm like I'm fed up, kind of like just telling her, like, what do I do?
What is this a photo of?
I never understood that shit. What do you mean, what do you do? Listen, I'm a man, so it's hard for me to, what do you mean, what do you do? You stop talking to him and call the fucking police.
Of my eye that he bruised.
Am I tripping? I never
Is this a
understood that
separate
part.
incident or the same?
It's the same day.
All right. And why did you take another picture?
I was just showing her closely.
All right. Showing 7A. What is this a photograph of?
One of my phones.
All right. What is the phone showing? What are you doing in this photograph?
Showing her that the screen is cracked.
Who is her?
I believe I sent it to Joel.
All right. And how did the screen get
She
cracked?
got her soft voice
He,
on.
he broke it.
How?
I think he threw it to the ground.
All right.
I don't remember exactly how he threw it, but
Trying to play the victim. Look, guys, I'm the one who was getting victimized. I didn't know he was gonna kill her. But 2 years ago, you was talking about how Foolio need to die. Sound like you was toxic. You wanted this hood drama bullshit. You wanted all that shit. You wanted all this hood drama. Your boyfriend beating your ass, but he a gangster and he got a gun and it's sexy and it turned me on and I got stuff to talk about with my. You wanted all that shit. Then when you get locked up for the murder, it's like now you this victim who could finally get away. Like, and I ain't saying none of the shit he doing right. I'm just saying like, do your homework, chat.
And while
You
that
got
exhibit
to
is still
do
up,
your homework.
how often or how many times did Isaiah chance to break your phone?
from 2021 to 2024, maybe 4 times.
She made sure to show up to that courtroom looking as innocent as possible, playing
Talking.
that victim role. Because
Yep.
she know, bro, if she would have showed up to court looking like this, said, man, cut it out.
The
man.
hood looking like the hood bop. That shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
We know what type of chick
Y'all
you are,
gotta
man.
cut it. Exactly.
We know your
what type of
kind,
chick you
bro.
is, bitch.
Yo Khan is the backdoor queen. Yo Khan is the backdoor specialist. Yo Khan is a drop the location aficionado, bro.
Anything to be your kind
Your
is the
kind is-
anything to be cool with my hood boyfriend. So if he need me to drop a location, if he need me to pick up a car, if he need me to serve some of these pounds, I'm gonna do it because I'm a real ride or die bitch. That's you. Stop
For
playing.
sure, helping a nigga named Gutta Gutta set up his rapper out. This is your
No
Khan.
cap.
But she showed up to court, man. Bare face,
Mm-hmm.
natural hair,
Mm-hmm.
coats, man. She played it perfect, man.
You gotta
And when
you gotta
don't have
congratulate
any
that.
physical evidence that she did anything.
Right.
All you really have is, the boyfriend followed around Foolio the entire night and dropped his location to the killers. She was with him the entire night, so she had to have known what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Domestic violence is that's the perfect alibi. I mean,
What
that's
the
perfect.
hell?
And she anything. All you man. And when you don't have any physical evidence that she did anything, all you really have is, the boyfriend followed around Foolio the entire night and dropped his location to the killers. She was with him the entire night, so she had to have known what was going on.
Yeah.
Domestic violence is that's the perfect alibi. I mean,
Right.
that's perfect. Now the prosecutors, they tried their hardest. Like they didn't just lay down.
They tried.
But much of the things they
I want to know how
brought
many
up,
years she got though.
when I look back now, were kind of irrelevant. Like in my last video, I kind of looked at it and thought, man, this is something. But as I look back now, I'm like, hold on. Like, if her alibi is, hey, like this man put his hands on me, he beat me up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't really trust me because I cheated on him in the past before. So he wouldn't just leave me at the Airbnb alone because, he got on me for cheating before. So yeah, of course, I had to come along with him. I had to take the ride with him.
Oh,
But I
okay.
didn't know what he was talking about or what was going on. I was just there. So then the prosecutor's response is, but didn't you text about Foolio 3 years ago? Didn't you say you wanted him dead in 2021? Is that really a reasonable rebuttal for her domestic violence defense? I don't think so.
Bro, cap is fucked, bro. It's just because it's a girl, bro. It's a girl, bro. If a nigga would have got caught in that car, y'all would have locked up every man that was in that car. Y'all would have locked his ass up, number one. And then number two, if he would have came out and said, this is my gang leader. He be beating my ass. He didn't want to leave me because the last time I lost the drugs, so he made me come with him. And then they found some text messages of a man talking about 2-3 years ago how he wanted to kill this person. They wouldn't have gave a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have gave a fuck. But do your homework on the first time I did the reaction, though. When I first heard it, and she pled not guilty she took it to trial after they tried to get her 18 years for the plea deal. I'm like, oh, she probably gonna get off just because she a girl. 9 times out of 10, she gonna get a slap on her wrist. If they ain't got no physical evidence, she's straight.
Exhibit where Alicia, 17 years old, says that Foolio needs to die. Did you locate this text message?
No.
Do you know who located the text message in your team?
I believe it was, I can't recall exactly. I reviewed it. It was brought to my attention.
All right. And this text message was not sent to Isaiah Chance, correct?
Correct. It was to a girl named Jewel, I think.
So 3 years ago, you texted somebody talking about how this person need to die. And then 3 years later, you just so happened to be in the car 5 minutes before he died, following him from club to club and shit. Come on, bro.
As a matter of fact, Alicia Andrews did not know Isaiah Chance, was not dating Isaiah Chance when this text message was sent off.
Even worse.
Her statement to me was that they were on and off for 4 years prior to June 2024, so that would put it maybe June 2020, and these are from 2021, so I don't know if this was an off period or if she had met him yet.
Okay. Did she have any text messages in her phone, like this one, that Foolio needed to die? Did she have anything like that more recently?
Again, from the iCloud, the more recent messages weren't backed up, so we didn't have any more recent. This is, I think it went up to 2022 or 2023. This is the only message where we found that she wished that Foolio would die.
All right.
It's 8:40 something in the morning.
In
talking about Foolio need to die.
the messages that are in evidence, you do have messages from the week prior to this murder, correct? Alicia?
So specifically the messaging that we have from Alicia's phone came, as far as to pick up the phone and all that, that actually came from defendant Sean Gaithwright's iCloud. So he had backed up his messages to be recent, but Alicia's device, iCloud, had not backed up its messages to be recent.
All right, so you're saying that there are no text messages between Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance in the weeks leading up to the murder?
Not that I have reviewed.
I ain't no criminal. I don't give criminalistic advice out there, okay? Don't commit crime. That's the only advice I got for you, man.
Oh, God.
All right, but if you're watching this trial and you hear the detective said, we can't locate any messages of hers in the last 2 or 3 years because nothing was backed up. We can't even find messages from her phone the last month.
Right, because nothing was
or
backed
the
up.
week of this murder because it wasn't backed up. So apparently the iCloud don't work like the regular phone, because the regular phone, man, bro, you send a text through an Android, man, they got that message forever, in perpetuity. Bro, you send a text in 1975, man.
Telling you.
They got it somewhere stored in 2025. They gonna find it.
Right.
With the iCloud, if you don't back it up, it looks like the detectives can't get their hands on it. Hey, man.
That's crazy.
Don't commit the crime. Don't commit crimes, bruh. But to your criminals, y'all now, hey. Okay, now the prosecutors did try to put up a fight. They went ahead, because Alicia Andrews, now I'll be real, she's cold-hearted demon, man.
For sure.
Stone cold,
I don't
cold-hearted.
give a damn what nobody say.
Apparently, hanging out with your boyfriend and you had no idea what he was doing and his actions got you involved in a first-degree murder case, apparently that has not been a deterrent, and she's been calling and texting him 5 to 10 times a day since she's been in jail. They've been communicating. He's even been giving her advice on...
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
What to do with her case. So in that regard,
Bro, I can see you straight through this shit. Y'all tripping if you can't.
Specific regard,
I'm sorry.
one can probably say, hey, maybe we was on vacation in Tampa.
It's cap.
I didn't know what was going on.
It's cap.
Maybe all of that is hogwash. And they came together, and this was going to be their alibi and ironclad defense. And it looks like it worked. But the prosecutors, I think them providing proof that Isaiah Chance was advising her on what to say at trial and giving her pointers and them still communicating 5 to 10 times a day, I feel like that was the strongest evidence against her, to be honest.
Yeah, because what innocent girl who boyfriend killed the rapper and she didn't know nothing about it, what innocent girl is calling her boyfriend 10 times a day? What innocent girl is calling her still boyfriend who in jail for the murder, talking about what they should say at trial and shit? Innocent girls don't do that. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it don't really happen. Innocent girls don't do that, bro. Usually innocent girls don't want nothing to do with this crazy nigga that they didn't even know was crazy until he killed somebody. Usually innocent girls are scared to even talk to him. You feel me?
Stuff was kind of weak.
Call him 5 to 10 times a day in there.
Yes, when he says call back, I call back.
And you also do messages. There's a kiosk system where you can kiosk with him. Isn't that correct?
Yes, he texts me and I text him.
And you have intimate conversations about your case, don't you?
Yes, when he asks, I let him know.
And he sends you messages, which could be called sexting, right?
Yeah, he do. I keep him happy, like I said.
And you're the one... Which
This bitch is crazy,
could be
bro.
called sexting, right?
Yeah, he do. I keep him happy, like I said.
I keep him happy, like I said. The bitch is lost, bro. She's a cold-hearted demon, and if she got anything less than at least 20 years, that is a disservice to Foolio and his mama. Do your homework.
And you're no longer in a relationship with him, correct?
No, he thinks that.
And you call him multiple times a day, every day, for several months. Isn't that true?
Yes, like I said, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm not going to let him know. I'm not going to get on the phone and act like it's a change. I'm acting the same. I'm doing what I have to do.
Ma'am, you understand.
What do you
you're
mean
on
doing
trial
what
for
you have to
first-degree
do?
Murder, right?
Yes, I do.
And it's for hanging out with him.
I do.
And
Make
you are
any
still
sense of that
protecting him, right? To this day, you're protecting him.
I'm not protecting him.
You are still calling him and communicating with him, aren't you?
Yes, that's not protecting him though.
So much so that you called his mother, right?
That's
I didn't-
crazy.
And you have been advised, and you report to his mother that you don't care that your attorneys tell you not to talk to him. You're going to do it anyway, right?
Yes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it.
So you are so desperate to talk to him and have communication with him, you don't even care if it may be hurtful to your case.
I wouldn't say desperate because when I did disappear and listened, he texted me from another person and said, "Why are you not listening to me? Why are you not responding? When are you going to get it through your big red forehead?" And all these other things. So I started back talking to him.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? He texted me from another number and said all this other stuff, so I kept talking to him. What? What sense do that make? If I go to, let me tell you something right now. If you go to jail because your homie, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your cousin, whoever the fuck, killed somebody, you go to jail for some shit, you ain't do it. Fuck, I look like calling him, talking to him, and kicking it with him, gang. I ain't talking to you, boy. My lawyer say don't talk to you. I ain't talking to you. I'm on trial for the murder that your dumb ass got me into. You feel me? You crazy? You must have lost your rabbit ass mind.
So now again, you're talking to him because you're still afraid of him, right? Even though he is locked up for first-degree murder charges and cannot go near you.
I didn't say physically come to me and talking about other people.
You take advice from him, don't you?
I listen to it.
He discusses the case with you many, many times. Isn't that true?
Yes, because he knows I don't know, so he tries to make sure I know everything.
In fact, he tells you to kind of stay strong because the state thinks you're the weaker link. Has he told you that before?
Yes, he told me that.
Have you responded to him on, let's see, recently as
The
June
state thinks
27th
your
of
ass is on snitch,
2025,
basically, what
did you tell them half the witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless?
Said what?
Did you say to him, half of their witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless?
Yes, I told him, and that's my opinion. I don't understand why I'm here. It's really about them.
So you're still talking about what you're charged with him.
Yeah, he's aware, so I can say that.
And he tries to tell you what you should do in your case, right? And he tries to tell you what is the plan about the Airbnb. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, and I don't control him, so he talks about what he wants to talk about.
Don't you say in response to him telling you all that, you don't got to say all that. Don't walk me through those stops. You said that, right?
Yeah, I stop him when he talks about the case because I already kind of know that. So he tries to let me know, and I already know.
It's not because you've already discussed what you two are going to say that you're on some kind of vacation to Tampa.
No, we haven't.
That's not what you're referring
talked
to?
about that. No.
Before she opened her mouth, all you really saw was this
Demon.
innocent, vulnerable, naive girl
I
who
still
probably
see
got
Demon.
caught up
I see Demon.
because her boyfriend got her.
I see
in some
all
stuff.
Demon, bro.
But once she opens up her mouth, you begin to really understand. Yeah, no.
She's a demon.
Like the girl that, nah.
That's her. There you go.
This is who
For
she
sure.
really is, okay?
For sure.
Before she opens up her mouth, you start thinking, oh no, this poor girl. She opens up her mouth, this is her, man. Man, Finn, listen, bro. She's in there facing a first-degree murder charge, and she's still sexting him,
Yep.
all right? Probably sending him, hey, yo, when you get out in 50 years, oh, I can't wait to gobble on your old, man. She telling him, man, I can't wait to cream on, man, fam, like, nah, this is a ride or die, bro. I need me one of them, man. All right, I need me one of them. Okay. All right. I need me a bitch who gonna still hold it down while I'm in jail on a first-degree murder charge. She's still gonna talk about sucking on it, man. Big got a kid. She had the kid, I think, in jail.
Damn, for real?
She don't care about the kid future, man. She care about how he's gonna
crazy.
lay the wood down when he gets out in 50 years, man.
That's
Cut it out,
crazy.
man. So ultimately, right, by now, we probably all know the results.
I don't. I
Right,
swear to
when
God, I
they
don't.
came back. Now, because I despise her and I despise Gutter and I despise any and all criminals who engage in this,
For sure.
I'm not gonna complain about the results. But ultimately, generally, my principles, I'm always against giving the jury the option to come down with a verdict for a lesser sentence, right? For example, if you charge me with first-degree murder, they should vote on first-degree murder. And if they find me not guilty of first-degree murder or a conspiracy to commit murder, I should be able to go home.
Okay.
Right? Because that will force the prosecutors to charge people accurately.
Nah.
Me being charged with first-degree murder, y'all finding me not guilty of first-degree murder, and then being able to come back and say, hey, listen, he's not guilty of what y'all charged him with.
But you could there could be more evidence and shit on. Would you rather that, or would you rather get sentenced to another thing, or would you rather, hey, I charge you with first degree murder, I charge you with conspiracy, you not guilty of that, but we do have evidence that you guilty of this. So now we're gonna rearrest you. We're gonna start the trial all the way over again. And then you're going to be doing this shit for another year or two before you find out. Or would you rather just go ahead and see what the sentence is right there if you in that position? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only two ways. Because you can go through court and there could be more evidence presented and you could potentially snitch on yourself. And you basically, what you saying is they shouldn't be able to use none of that to lock you up for something else that they found out you did. That ain't how it works. It's a statute of limitations, shorty. You got 7 years. If you still within them 7 years of when they say the crime was committed, fair game. The police don't got to play by the rules that you think, bro. You know?
But we think he's guilty of manslaughter. So here's a lesser charge. Not guilty, but here's manslaughter. No. I feel like, no, it should be what you're charged with. And if you're found not guilty, you should go home, right? This lesser charge BS, I always thought it was BS, but that's what happened in this case. She got found not guilty of first-degree murder.
Okay.
But she got found guilty of manslaughter.
Thank God. Thank God.
Okay, very good, Madam Clerk.
Yes.
Please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 13th Judicial Circuit of the State of Florida, in and for Hillsborough County Criminal Justice Division, State of Florida versus...
Can you imagine this shit being you and you standing right there for this sentencing? Like, my heart in my ass right now, and I ain't even there.
Alicia Latoya Andrews,
I'll
case
be
number
nervous
24
as hell.
CF 1911996, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1, the defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2.
Plus, it's murder, bro. You gotta think about somebody end up dying, bro. So life is about perspectives, and you always got to change your perspectives. If you was Foolio's dad, how would you feel? Would you want her to go home, or would you want her to go to jail for manslaughter? You know what I mean? So sometimes in court cases, we can find and we can go through the evidence during the court, like, okay, yeah, that's not murder, but it is manslaughter because he lost his life. You know what I'm saying?
The defendant is not guilty. So say we all, dated this 31st day of October 2025,
She
signed
just
4%
got
of
sentenced
the jury.
yesterday.
All right, thank you very much. Have a seat.
Halloween.
Does either side wish me to poll the jury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you...
So she got guilty, but she ain't gonna get sentenced right now, though.
I'm going to call you by your initials and your jury number. And I just need you to respond yes or no, okay? All right, juror number 5, initials DC. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 13, initials LM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 14, initials SC. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror 21, initials EM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 23,
That's really your
initials
mom right there.
CJ. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 41, initials AM. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
This chick is a gangster, bro. Cold-hearted. Cold.
I'm looking at her.
She didn't
She ain't
even
flinch.
react to the not guilty. Most people, right now, shout out to Hernandez Govain. We cool now, bro. I ain't got no problems with you, man. We straight. You feel me? Like, we good, bro, 100%. But when Hernandez Govain was found not guilty in a Young Dolph case, Hernandez Govain broke down crying. Oh, thank you, God. Bro, this shit got not guilty. Man, what's next? Cold-hearted, stone cold. But the manslaughter charge carries a 15-year maximum. 15 years.
I don't know what the hell he talking about. It says for non-aggravated manslaughter in its second degree felony with a maximum sentence of 15 years. But manslaughter, aggravated manslaughter, is up to 30 years in prison in Florida. Involuntary manslaughter can be up to 5 years, as it may be charged as a third degree felony in certain circumstances. So it depends on, I don't know what type of manslaughter they said. I don't know if it was aggravated or if it was non-aggravated, but I think it'll be aggravated. So she can get up to 30 years. And they not going to, obviously, if y'all don't know how court works, they're not going to sentence her right now. She just got found guilty, so now she got to go to jail, and she not going to know what's going to happen to her until probably like a few weeks or whatever, and then the judge is going to look at everything on the case and decide. The judge is going to decide ultimately what you get.
Now, do I think she's going to get the maximum? I don't. There's still a possibility, though, because she hasn't shown not an inch of remorse
Right.
at all. At all.
I think
And
the
if a
judge
is
would be.
looking
I think the judge would be harder on her than the jury was.
at her demeanor in court, the judge probably gonna say, "Man, bro, you're not even sorry about this, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
like, bro, you still sexting the dude, you still
Right.
busting open for him, bro.
Right.
Like, you still probably like having like call visits, like FaceTime visits, busting it open for him, all type. Nah, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go, man. Like, you doing too much.
Yeah.
So, but if the judge is giving her something just based on what they think is fair, I don't know, man. Like,
20.
I was talking
She
like
gotta
to
do at least
Asia last
20.
night, and I think Asia told me
She got to do
that
at
she
least 20.
believes judge is gonna give her 10.
10.
She's already been there for like a year and a half now, so 1.5 comes off, plus 85%. So she probably does about 7 to 8 years and come home. She's 21 years old. She'll be home at like 28, 29 maybe. Still has her life ahead of her.
Yeah.
So ultimately, bro, she made out of this pretty well.
Yeah.
Now, that's assuming the judge don't give her 15 and settles with 10 years. But y'all let me know.
I think she should do at least 20, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least 20, 25 to life, whatever the case is, shorty. I don't think she should get no goddamn it, no remorse. I mean, not remorse. No special privileges on bro grave. Like I don't think so, gang. Cause I can just tell. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can tell that shorty knew exactly what the fuck was going on. She knew what was about to happen. She knew when it was about to happen. She knew how it was about to happen. You hear me? And she knew that little boy was about to die at the end of the day, you know? But yeah. It's sad to see, boy, on Fulham grave, but shit, nigga. You gotta, you know? That's why you supposed to stay out of the streets, especially if you a girl. Like, it was no reason for you to be, you tweaking.